This video is going to be about the DT80 and how to take a 4 to 20 signal into a PLC and actually get distance readout out of it. So first what we'll do is go ahead and come to the sensor and factory reset it. So we'll come down here and we'll go to device and we'll come down to factory reset. Now everything is reset in factory settings. So the next thing we need to do is come up to, go down to interface, and you see Q2 is automatically in window mode. And the reason we want Q2 is we look down here on the drawing for the wiring schematic, and the white wire pin 2 is going to be where we put our analog signal. So we'll scroll down to Q2, hit check, and we'll go analog, and then we'll keep it on current. And then we can either teach in the 4 milliamp and the 20 milliamp, or we can dial it in by hand. So I've got a relatively short range here. I'm just going to change the 4 milliamp, and we'll keep it at 50 millimeters. Then we hit OK. Now 4 milliamp is set to 50 millimeters, and the 20 milliamp signal is going to be set to 5 meters. So now if that's set, we can exit out of that, and we get back to the display and show what we're doing. Next thing we got to do is wire up the sensor. So according to the wiring diagram, 1's hot, 3's not. So brown, or pin 1, is positive 24 volts. Pin 3, or blue wire, is going to be neutral, and then our white wire is where our analog signal is going to come out of. So now we've got that. I've already got it wired in to my PLC. So the PLC I'm using is a CJ2M CPU 34. It'll be used in CX Programmer, and this is the wiring that I have. I just went ahead and pulled the power off of my output card. So that brown wire is going to the sensor. This blue one is my neutral that I'm pulling off of my input card. And here's my analog card. It's that AD041-V1. And that's where you can see this white wire here. That is the white wire we were talking about for the analog signal. So now that we've got that, everything's wired up. Now we'll just come to the PLC, and I'll show you that it does actually work. So now we'll just come here. Expand that. We'll go ahead and name this. Now we'll just put in a little bit of code and put our scaling in. So first I need to bring in my analog signal. Now I've got that in there. Now I'll bring in my scaling instruction. And you may ask why I've selected what I have. So if I come here and I come to detail and I come to instruction help, this will tell you how the scaling function works, what our control words look like, and how do we use it. So I'll kind of explain this as I go through it. So that's my scale. This is my data coming in to my PLC over analog, and this is going to be what I control it with, and then this is going to be my result word. I'm going to put 50 as what my 4 milliamp should be. So that'll go to the first. You see that's the same. The next word I'll be going into is what actually 0 is. So 4 milliamps will equal 50. So that's where I'll put this instruction in. Then this will be my higher end. So I want that to be at 5,000 because that's what we've set the 20 milliamp to be. And then the scale of that, I want that to be the top. So be my third word, or my fourth. So this has to go in hex. So if you look at, maybe I can change this here. See, that's 4,000 now. So that's just the resolution I have on my analog card. Now you can see this number and what I have on my sensor are the exact same. So let's just put something in there where it's pretty steady. And there it is. So if I wanted to pull out an analog signal out of the DT80, that's how I would wire it, program the PLC. If I wanted to, I could throw this on an HMI or what I want to do and then pull that data out of it. So hope this helps, and let me know if you have any questions.